for the murder. That means he will in effect die behind bars, and Michael Adebowale, the younger of the two men, sentenced to life with a minimum term of 45 years. And the police trucks now have been making their way for the last 15 or 20 minutes from the Old Bailey across to southeast London and Belmarsh jail. The family expected to leave, that's RIgby's family, his widow Rebecca, and the family expected to leave fairly shortly from the Old Bailey. Our correspondent Tom Parmenter has been following this event not only today but right the way back to last May, when RIgby was mown down and murdered on the streets of Woolwich in South London. And Tom, I wonder what your reflections are tonight. It started with dreadful violence on the streets of London, and it ended, curiously, with violence and outbursts of rhetoric in the courtroom today. It seems to have almost come full circle.
People leaving the Old Bailey now, slightly dazed and shocked by what they have seen, just as they were, as you say, back in May, when it came to everyone's attention just what had happened on that street in Woolwich, just how a car had been driven at a soldier who was simply walking back to his barracks in Woolwich, and then these two men, Adebowale and Adebowale, had started a barbaric attack on the motionless body of RIgby, a crime that horrified so many people, and of course notorious because of the way in which the two men responsible for the killing behaved in the moments after, not fleeing the scene but staying and speaking to the cameras, the phone cameras that were there, because people had just happened to come across this scene of murder. So Adebowale will spend the rest of his life in prison, Adebowale the next 45 years, and for RIgby's family, they leave here tonight hugely distressed, but the process is over.
Tom will pick up the story again at 6 o'clock as we watch the prison vans taking Adebowale and Adebowale to Belmarsh prison in southeast London to begin their jail terms.